Hi everyone, this is Genealogy with Gary. This is the second time. There's the second lesson here. And today we're going to go over file systems and also just getting started. Where do you get started at on your records for your family history? What some things that might help you out. Okay, so the first thing is to let you know, before you even get started, you're going to get a lot of records. And if you're not organized, your table's gonna be full of papers, and or your computer's gonna be all full of stuff, and you go, oh my gosh, so disorganized. It's craziness because you're gonna get a lot of potential records. So you have to have a way of organizing your records, and I would strongly suggest that you guys get some manila folders, alphabetize, because even if you say I'm gonna do everything computer wise, there might be some things that may be hard copy. It may happen. So it's best if you could organize it first. That's what I would suggest. I did that right away before even beginning. And this, so probably alphabetizing, easiest way. And as far as a computer, you can put computer files on your computers and put it by name, so that you will be getting documents. And it really depends on what you want to do. Some people want to put every doggone picture on there. Some of you will have, wedding documents, birth certificates. You make copies of things, you can put them in there. And but I would also suggest when you do this, I would not put this on one computer necessarily, because if the hard drive crashes, all of your information's gone. I personally, this just my personal liking is the Google Cloud, and I put things on there. I make it private, and it saves it for you. You have a lot of storage there, and if you want to run more stuff, you can. I think storage is, what is it? It's super cheap. I forgot what I paid for a year. I think it was like $2 a month or something. Very cheap. Apple has one too, the iCloud, Dropbox. I would use one of those, because if and you may want to buy a little extras. So if you can put videos on there, you don't have to worry about losing that and all that. And if you want to, you can make that accessible to other people if you want. That's a decision you can make for later. But with that, you always have access to your documents. And documents could be photographs, videos, your different documents of wedding, birth certificates, baptisms, things like that. If you have those records, it works out a lot better. And I had one person said, well, what about an external hard drive? I've done that, and I've burned through 2 of those. So I've lost a lot of the information. That's why I'm not a big believer in external hard drives anymore. And the days of CD discs are pretty much gone. I don't think you'd really use those. So really, if you start with the file system and you think this is what I'm going to use, you can use, I also have Ancestry.com, and they have a great database. You can leave stuff in there. And that's not a bad one either. I use that as a backup. But definitely, my preference is Google Cloud, and I've used Dropbox for music. Well, I guess you could use it for this. It's really personal preferences there. Look at the prices and see which one you like better. But make sure you have some kind of system where you're going to put your stuff. Now, to get us started, what do you need to get started as far as your genealogy? As we're starting to build our family tree, what you want to do is gather the information that you have right now. Gather whatever it is, take a picture of it, and then put it on your Google Cloud. And I would put birth certificates of you, your kids, your wife. If you have wedding certificates, you can get that. Take into pictures. So you want to put pictures on there. Some people want to put a bunch of pictures. Some people say, I just need 1 or 2 of them. And that's personal preferences, okay? Ancestry.com allows me to put, just an incredible amount of pictures on there. I think I have too many on there, but if and you can make that shareable if you want, but you can put pictures. This is where the internet's really nice. You can put the pictures on there, short videos, and I think videos are really neat. You can hear the voices. You can you know, you just get a little bit more than just a picture. But as far as we're talking about a file system, okay, so we talked about the file system and then information you need to get. And a big reason why you want to get those certificates is because anytime we put somebody on the tree, we want to try to verify, make sure that those people should be on there, okay? This is going to be really important as we get later on down the line. But if you can start your record solid right now, you go down the line and it should be the same way, okay? You may not be able to get birth certificates of your cousins and everybody else, and some people are, you can ask them if you want. That's up to you. Some of them, they'll offer it to you, some they won't. If you just tell them, look, I'm doing a family tree, and you do realize some of my cousins cited, and it makes sense, privacy concerns, things go on the internet. You don't want the whole world to see that stuff, so I do understand that. But for your family, your immediate family, your sons, your daughters, your wife, husband, folks like that, if you can get those certificates, and of your parents. And the reason why your parents is because on things like a birth certificate, it's going to have the names, the legal names of their parents, and it'll, it shows the place, shows the date, and usually those official documents will help you. If some of you want to do things like become a member of the son or daughter of the American Revolution, you must have it documented. So that's just something they would ask for you. Now you got it. Okay, you don't have to. If you want to be like, I'm applying for Sons of the American Revolution, so I have the documentation. I printed it up already. So those are things you can do. And for this first day, make sure, if you don't have a Google account set up already, go ahead and do that, or Dropbox or Apple iCloud or things like that. But choose one. Pick something for a file system. You may also want to pick up some manila folders because there's going to be papers you're going to have to deal with. And then later on, you can take pictures of it with your phone and upload it. You can do that. But I still like, you're just going to get some paperwork. So do yourself a favor and get that. And then the second thing is, as you start your records, start writing down the names of everybody you have, whether it's, start filling in a tree, and I will upload information on, matter of fact, I'll have it on here, is where you can get started with a family tree. You can do this also on some of the websites. I think we'll discuss those in the future. Here in the next, should probably do that here in the next 1 or 2 episodes. But you can start filling in, your brother's family, your sister's family, and then then you can go from there and start filling in cousins and everybody else. But the more information you have before you go into the other websites I'm going to suggest, the easier you're going to make it for yourself. Okay, so anyways, that's our 2 bits of homework here for today. File system, and start getting the information you need. Pictures, download those what you want of your kids, your wife, husband, and we'll see you around next time.